can't believe that, man. That's just like the worst way to lose, bro. That's all right. I mean, dude's not good, and I know I can beat him any given day. Um, I'm not sitting right now. I was bored. Okay. Oh man, come on, man. I'm sitting. He don't want to play, man. He don't want to play. Which league is this? I said send an invite now. Um, Let me see if he's on. I mean, because we be playing right now, so what are you tripping off of? I got to be at work at 4. Oh, man, he's not even logged in, man. He's being a fag. Come on, bro. I got to be at work at 4. Yeah, he was put in there. I'm a bed boss. Got to be up at 6 a.m. I got to be at work at 4 a.m. Come on. That's a big difference. You got to be up at 6. I got to be there at 4. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. This dude. That's how old boy won. That's how old boy got billed on that. It was a fourth down, and he caught it on tip. This dude, this dude's a fact. Listen to what he said. The chief dude. Now we were originally set for 10 p.m. Eastern. We would have been done by now, or if we would have started at 10:16 when I first hit you up, we'd be done, or in the final minutes. You're trying to just start totally different. Wait a minute. You said by 10:45. It's 10:57. Are you serious? This dude ain't trying to play, man. I'm gonna go to my draft. Yep. I mean, and the thing about it is, if you're texting me right now, that means we could be playing. So I'm put it on there too.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Who? The Chiefs? Between me and him? Huh? Somebody got that linebacker and that receiver.
The Texans are now on the clock.
And you remember that receiver I was telling you, they didn't get that halfback though. Nah, or wait a minute, they didn't get that cornerback either. This dude he's a clown,
The
dude.
Broncos are now
He's a
clock.
clown. If you're texting me, we could be playing.
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
And these dudes, they doing picks. See, this is why you know the draft is so janky. Dog, they're picking players like in 30 seconds or less.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
I don't even need a corner either. That's the thing so crazy. I don't need a corner. Oh no, that tight end. That's what I'm getting a tight end if he's available. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I don't know, man. That halfback looks juicy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, whatever, dude. Hey, just fair in this game because he's scared. He's like, good luck, boss man. Yeah, good luck.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Scary ass. That's what I'm calling him. That's exactly what I said. Yeah. He said, good luck, boss man. Then good night, boss man. Good luck this season. I said, yeah, good luck, scary ass. That's a buster, bro. That's a buster. If you can't sit there, if you got all the time, by now we be in the second half. If you have all the time to text me like that, come on, man.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Dusty, what should I do, man? What should I do, dude? Oh my God. Should I get the tight end that runs a 4.5? That's about what, an 88 speed?
The
Yeah, well the
Falcons
halfback
are
is
now on the
gone, so
clock.
I don't have to worry about that no more. Runder Stewart, that's his name. I need to call Brad. Brad would love this draft. Nah, go put a shirt and some pants on, man. Come on, dude. Man.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Damn, man. Dude took my tight end, man. Oh my God.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Nah, I don't. It's not my pick for a while. That. Oh my
The
God.
Raiders are now on the clock.
Griffin Ivy, 6'2", runs a 4.41 40.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Uh-huh.
The Raiders are now on the clock. The San Antonio Marshals are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock.
Not to mention, the dude changed team. Oh my God. Dusty. I forgot to tell you, the dude changed teams too. He changed his team. He's not even staying with the same team. The commissioner.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
You got fix your rice man? Oh, you got cereal.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
You're stupid.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock.
I need a corner. Hey, Gussie. Were you going to sim the week right? What time? Right now? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. What's the score again?
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
What'd you block? Did he? You didn't block it?
No, I mean, he was in the middle, dude. I was using, the dude that's in the middle.
Yeah.
So I was using him. And so this just came off his head and flew to the ball.
Wow.
Found the glitch.
This draft's gonna take forever. Because they're not fast forwarding your computer for people that are not here.
Come on, McCaffrey got that better shape than that, right?
The Browns are now on the clock.
Yeah. No. Because I was drinking that. No. Okay. Well, I can't drink my own soda? Here, look at my mic. I bet you do. No, you're not. You're the drink bandit. You're always drinking everybody else's stuff. No, you already did. You know. You're the drink bandit.
What's that play again? Gun tight?
Yeah. No. Just tight. Shotgun tight. Got to be on the left hash mark though. Move. You're always drinking everybody's soda.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Dude. God. Damn brat.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Let's see, man. What can I use?
The Colts are now on the clock.
Nah, man. They're in round 2 though. They just started round 2. Oh, let me see. That was all I had left. All the other guys are gone. Linebacker, cornerback, all
The
of them
Lions
gone.
are now on the clock.
And then he turned out to be a reach.
The
They
Cardinals
said
are
a
now
low
on the
first
clock.
round, high second. I'm a low first round, but you know I don't care. He had 91 speed. The tight ends what I want.
The Bills are now on the clock.
bro.
Eagles are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock.
Is this in a tight end that runs a 4.7? How fast is that? Mid, low 80s? See, that's what the game is broken. A vertical threat tight end should not be running a 5 point something 40. That's not a vertical threat. God. This game is. We steadily play this song in this game. That's the thing that pisses me off.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Damn. 7.073 cone is horrible, ain't it? For a halfback. It's still messing. It still ain't picking the ball, man. This game is still messed up, man. It's ridiculous, man. More and more I think about that, it's like I should have won that game. It's like, come on, bro.
The Texans are now on the clock.
It's too slow, man. I can't take no chances with that. Not a second.
The Broncos are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock.
For what? Cover two? Cover two? And don't hot route the middle linebacker, keep him where he at?
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock.
What's up, Brad? Dude, you remember my other league? I told you how they wanted to get everything done. Why did the commissioner start editing players? He made the quarterback a 4-4 quarterback, bro. Yeah, dude. I said, what kind of league is that? And he wouldn't even respond to me. I'm like, bro, I know what you're doing because it's like, whenever I edit, it pops up. I'm like, wait a minute, what? How the hell all of a sudden this quarterback? And wait a minute, well, he edited, but the combined grade didn't change. He waited until the combined came out, and then he did the edit. Like, I'm like, I cannot believe this. Yes,
The Patriots
exactly. First of all, he was the Rams the first season. Then he changed it to that little expansion team, the Marshalls. He got rid of and then he left the Marshalls, and now he's the Browns. And then he's doing this. I'm like, I'm like, you guys are clowns. Not to mention, wait a minute, this league was playing at on All Pro. The third week of the season, he changed it to All Madden. And it was All Pro competitive. He changed it to All Madden simulation. And it didn't tell nobody, just changed it. I'm like, this got to be the clowniest league I've ever witnessed in my life. The game is still broken, bro. It's skipping frames. It's just ridiculous right now, man. Yeah, I lost this game just now. If you'd have saw how I lost it, you'd been like, okay, the hell with this. This is like, what's the point of playing? This is Ryan's league. I'm gonna have to draft this cornerback though, man. He runs a 4-4. Cone is fourth. Shuttle is fourth. He only did 18 reps, but zone covers the B, presses the B, and man covers the C. He's a late first rounder. He's only 5'11", 209. Yeah. His jumping.
The Ravens are now on
first
the clock.
32.5. Yeah. Broad jump is a 9'9". Three cone is 6.86. And shuttle was 4.15. Yeah, I might. Yeah, because a zone corner. And he's only 23.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Uh-huh. What? Mm-hmm. Which is the dark purple or the light purple? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, if you press triangle and down, they'll go into the light blue or they'll go to the hard flats. And if you press, then let's say, but then if you press up, it goes to the other the cloud. But I didn't know if you press up, just pressing up, I didn't know it did that. No. Mm. Yeah.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Uh-huh. Now, can you now what? What if they come in the other purple and you press up? What will happen? What if you press like left or right? What if you press left or left? Okay. Come on. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. No matter what.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
But what about like a what about like a now what if they play it like that? You can do like a hook route or a comeback route.
The Browns are now
Okay.
on the clock.
Fuck! This dude grabbed my fucking corner. Damn.
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock.
Uh-huh. Who is it?
The San Antonio Marshals are now on the clock.
Jimmy Garoppolo? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, say that again. Oh man, I need this.
The
I got.
Steelers
I'm
are
in the
now
middle
on the
of this
clock.
draft right now, so I'm just. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Uh-huh. Okay. So okay, so
The Cowboys are now on
I've
the
been
clock.
well because one of the things I've been doing, man, is one of the things I've definitely been doing is I'm gonna get this corner real quick.
The
Let's see
Saints
what
are
this
now on the clock.
whatever. You gotta say all these all you want to. I've been doing a lot of a lot of in routes, deep in routes, and killing them because they since they like to hover in the middle, they don't hover deep in the middle. They hover like I keep something occupied to keep him there, and then sometimes if I have to high point pass it to him, I high point pass it to him, or if he's open and he's not there, I just throw it to him. But yeah, me too. It sure is. Yeah, yeah. You know what? You know what? This was so sad about this damn league. So it looks like he only edited the first round players, and he only did like 20 players because now it's
The
looking like the
Dolphins
draft
are
was
now on the
supposed to look
clock.
like. You know, now it's not a whole bunch of just diamonds in the rough type of players. It's like, come on, bro. This is yeah. After that, you know, there's nothing really left. Like, this is, it is, man. Uh huh. Just to do that. Hello? Man, your janky phone, bro. I'm gonna call them on my phone. This iPhone to iPhone, they don't they don't lose calls. You got the janky phone.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Yeah, it's no, no. It's his janky Galaxy phone. Are you there?
The Redskins are now on the clock.
I want Merce Leon. I want Merce Leon's call. What the hell? Yep.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Brad, you there?
The Colts are now on the clock.
Okay, now let me call him. It's funny because he's so frustrated with his game. Hold on. Oh, man. You there? Brad, you there? Hey, you know what's so funny, Dusty? It's like this. Like when I'm playing and I'm like going on crazy, you like, yeah, I know, man. Yeah, everything's gonna call. Now when you play, you like, you just gonna lay there? Like, like, what are you doing?
The Lions are now on the clock.
At all. I mean, it's been at its all-time worst. All-time worst.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Let me see, what players do I need to...
The Packers are now on the clock.
Oh, man. Hey, Dusty, I really needed to go after a running back. I didn't know that. Yeah,
The
I
Eagles
really did. I only
are
got
now
Zeke.
on the clock.
I didn't
The
realize
49ers are now on the clock.
I should have. But, I mean, it was nothing I can do because they took him. There was nothing I can do. Oh, my God. I didn't even know I got to... What? He's in his second year and he's been... I got a receiver that's been chilling on my practice squad. I'm surprised nobody stole him. 93 speed, 92 acceleration to 6'3". Jumping as catching is an 82. Oh yeah, his route running. Okay, no, that's not tight end. Short route running is a 72. But what's his deep and middle route running? See, that's why. Why would you have short route running and then the medium and deep is like, yeah. Oh my God. The medium is an 81. Like, what the hell?
The Broncos.
No. It's a 76. 76 and 76 for deep route. Why haven't I been playing this?
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
I want you. My God. Oh yeah, like. Oh no, the special teams is messed up when you create your playbook. That's a given.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Yeah.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Yeah. I don't need no tight ends, no D linemen. My offensive line just exploded.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
My God.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Nah, because I got...
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Maybe a defensive tackle. Oh, did you? Huh? Uh, wow. Oh, strong safety. That. No, I don't need shit. Like, oh, what's the score now? Bro, I was gonna have you do this draft, bro, until they started doing that stuff. Because I thought I was gonna have to. So check this out. Okay,
The
I had a
Giants
game
are
in
now on the clock.
Ryan's league, and I had a game in our league, and yeah, this is the KC. This is the KC dude in our league, right? So he was trying to play yesterday. I was like, I couldn't play yesterday with my mom and dad's 59th anniversary yesterday. So I spent time with them. So I said, I told him, because I told him if I wasn't going to make it, I'll let him know earlier. And I completely forgot it was an anniversary. I've been so busy with this court and all this stuff. So I texted him, I said, look, man, sorry, I'm not going to be able, I'm not going to be able to play, but I'll play tomorrow. I get home, because I was trying to schedule Ryan's game
The
at
Bengals
6.
are now on the clock.
Ryan's league is 6, and then my league,
The Browns are now
our
on the
league
clock.
right after, right? So I said around 7 o'clock. So he texted. I said, "Look, man." I said, "Hey, I'm on my way home. I haven't heard from the other dude yet."
The Vikings are
I'm
now
about to
on the
start
clock.
my other game now. I said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna play my game, and then I'll play you afterwards." So, dude, finally, he didn't start. He didn't start till like about 6:30, or more or less like 6:45. So he's like, "Look, man, I gotta be at work. I gotta leave for work at 6. So the latest we can play is 10:45." I said, I told her I'll be right there. I'll be done on time. It was like 7:20, and we're in the second half. I'm like, if we play fast enough, I could probably get there. I might be a couple of minutes late. So, um, so then he's like, bet. And he said it's sent at like 7:30. You know what I realized, Dusty? He sent this at 7:36 that it was sent, not 7:45 like he said. So
The
he's like,
Raiders are
I'll
now
put
on
it
the
in. Gotta
clock.
go to work. I said, come on, man. I'm sending the invite right now. This says 7:56. I'm in the bed, boss. Got to be at 6 a.m. I said, come on, bro. I gotta be at work at 4 a.m. I said, if we would have started on time, we'd still be playing. He said, nah, we were originally set up for 10 Eastern. We would have been done by now. Or if we would have started at 10:16, when I first hit you, we'd be done. Or in the final minutes, you trying to just start totally different. You said we need to play at about 10:45. It was 10:57 when I sent you the invite. 10 minutes, bro. You couldn't wait 10 minutes. Not to mention, if you're texting me right now, we could be playing right now. I said start by 10:45, and I'm in the bed. Would you like a picture of that? I don't need a picture of that. I said, like I said, if you have time to be going back and forth, texting me right now, we could be playing right now. Just say you don't want to play me, bro. Good night, boss man. Good luck this season. I said, yeah, good luck, scary ass. Just left it
The
at that.
Steelers are now on the clock.
So you play this guy all the time? The chief dude in our playmakers. Oh, he is. Okay. Okay. Damn, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. See, my pick is coming up soon, and I need a halfback, but the one that has good speed is home.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
I'm
The
averaging over
Chiefs
100
are
yards
now on the
in
clock.
the bell right now. That's crazy.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I'm on the clock right now. Third one, shit. All right. Who? Melvin.
The Saints are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Let me see. What'd you do?
The Raiders are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock.
You about to take a shower?
The Bills are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock.
This is the thing that kills me, man. How the grading on your players when you're doing the draft, it goes from green to yellow out of nowhere. They were A's earlier, and now they're like C's.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
I know somebody told him about it. I know somebody told him about it.
The Texans are now on the clock.
Oh, I gotta get
The
this.
Broncos are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Picking up that quick.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Damn. I can't believe that shit. Oh, no. What quarter is it?
The Patriots are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock.
Ooh. How much time left?
The Bengals are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock.
Damn it. 20-yard shuttle at 4.226. That's for your agility, right? Looseness and agility. Then what's the 3 cone for then? Oh, okay. So 7.11.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Halfback. Halfback. 6 feet 211. 40 is a 4.45. But he got stacked. A 4.53. That's what? 88, 89 speed. Halfback. 0.53.
The San Antonio Marshals are now on the clock.
What?
The Steelers are now on the clock.
This guy should have been out there a long time ago.
The Chargers are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Oh, this motherfucker just got that line. Oh my God, sorry about that, Brad.
The Saints are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Oh my God.
The Bears are now on the clock.
You got any broadcasting? Oh man, this motherfucker. Golly. Can't believe it.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
You doing it right now? He sure did, and he's wide open. But you got sacked though. But where's the play where he dropped? The pass that he dropped.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Word, man. Okay,
The
man.
Colts are now on
I'll
the
be
clock.
at work. Okay, dude. Later. Hello?
The Lions are now on the clock.
That's how you scored? Oh my God. I was even like open one-on-one.
The Cardinals are now on
one-on-one
the
with
clock.
the dude. Ooh, nice little catch right there. Ooh, with the juke back to the outside. Now Waller? Balling with Waller?
The Bills are now on the clock.
I gotta find. I'm trying. I had this defensive end, man. He ran a 4.6 40.
The Packers are now on the clock.
Right before me, God.
The
God,
Eagles
so
are
damn
now on the
bad.
clock. The 49ers are now on the clock.
No, let me see. No. Jaguars do that Brad was talking about? Hey man, come on, man. You mean you got 3 dudes there? I mean, you got the ball back, right? But did you recover the fumble? I mean, but you could pick it up and run, yeah.
The Panthers are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock.
Still the clown. They only edited like the first round because it's such a dramatic drop between. And like Brad was saying, if you were to do the full thing, it would take you forever to do